Have you ever wondered why some people seem afraid to tell the truth about Taurus? Today I'm going to reveal 6 truths no one dares to tell about the Taurus sign. These are real, unfiltered characteristics that show exactly how Taurus operates in real life. If you stick around until the end of this video, you'll understand why Tauruses are so misunderstood and how these truths can transform the way you view this sign. But if you leave now, you'll continue to believe only the superficial stereotypes everyone repeats. What if I told you that everything you think you know about Taurus might be completely wrong? Get ready to discover the unvarnished truth about one of the most complex signs of the zodiac. Truth 1. The first truth no one dares to say is that Tauruses aren't lazy. They're strategic. While everyone else rushes like crazy after quick results, Taurus observes, plans, and acts at the right time. This supposed slowness is actually a rare ability to not waste energy. In practice, while you're killing yourself working aimlessly, Taurus is building something solid and lasting. They don't rush because they know the race isn't about speed, it's about endurance. That's why when others have given up, Taurus is still going strong, patiently reaping the rewards of what they've sown. The superpower here is the ability to see the big picture when everyone else is focused solely on the present moment. This makes Taurus a natural builder, someone who creates foundations so solid they can weather any storm. Truth 2. The second truth is that Tauruses are stubborn because they're right most of the time. This stubbornness everyone criticizes isn't a tantrum, it's accumulated experience. Tauruses have tried, failed, and learned. When they insist on something, it's because they know it works. In everyday life, this means that when a Taurus gives you advice and you don't listen, you'll probably regret it later. They don't just talk. Each opinion comes from a solid foundation of practical knowledge. That's why they seem inflexible when in fact they're being wise. The benefit of this trait is that you can always trust a Taurus judgment. They don't change their minds on impulse or social pressure. When they make a decision, it's because they truly believe it's the best option. Truth 3. The third truth that bothers many people is that Tauruses are materialistic because they understand the value of things. It's not greed, it's practical intelligence. They know that quality of life depends on resources and work hard to get what they want without relying on anyone. In real life, this translates into a person who doesn't struggle financially because they planned ahead. While others spend without thinking, Taurus invests in things that will last and yield returns. They'd rather have a little in quality than a lot and worthless. This mindset results in financial security that allows Taurus to be generous when they want and independent at all times. They don't need to borrow or live off handouts because they've built their own stability through hard work and discipline. If you're enjoying these revelations about Taurus, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss any content about the signs. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love hearing about the locations of our viewers across Brazil and the world. Truth 4. The fourth truth is that Tauruses are possessive because they value what they've achieved. This possessiveness, which everyone condemns, comes from a place of deep love and emotional investment. When a Taurus becomes attached to someone or something, it's because they see real value in it. In a relationship, this means Taurus won't give up on you at the first sign of difficulty. They fight for what they love, protect what they've built, and invest time and energy in those they care about. This loyalty is rare these days where everything is disposable. The superpower of this characteristic is the ability to create lasting and meaningful bonds. With a Taurus by your side, you're guaranteed to always have someone there for you in difficult times, because they don't abandon what they value. Truth 5. The fifth truth is that Tauruses are slow to forgive because they take things seriously. When you hurt a Taurus, you're not just messing with their feelings, you're breaking a trust that was carefully built. Therefore, forgiveness doesn't come easily or quickly. In practice, this means that Taurus won't pretend everything's fine just to keep the peace. They need time to process the hurt, understand what happened, and decide if it's worth rebuilding the relationship. This process can be long, but when they forgive, it's for real. The benefit of this trait is that when you receive forgiveness from a Taurus, you know it's genuine. It's not a superficial forgiveness that will be used against you in the future. It's a real fresh start, based on a conscious and mature decision. Truth 6. The sixth and final truth is that Tauruses are judged as superficial because they enjoy the finer things in life. But the truth is that they understand that life is meant to be lived with pleasure and quality. It's not superficiality, it's wisdom. This manifests itself in the way Taurus chooses where to live, what to eat, and how to dress. They won't settle for mediocrity because they know they deserve the best they can afford. This pursuit of quality extends to all aspects of life, including relationships and friendships. The result is a life richer in genuine experiences and true satisfaction. Taurus knows how to distinguish between what has value and what is merely superficial. Therefore, even when resources are limited, they can extract maximum pleasure and beauty from life. Now that you know these 6 truths about Taurus, can you understand why this sign is so misunderstood? The point is, we live in a society that values speed, superficiality, and constant change. Taurus represents the opposite of all of this. Which of these truths surprised you the most? Do you recognize these traits in any Taurus you know? The next time you meet a Taurus, remember that behind that apparent stubbornness lies a person who simply knows what they want and isn't afraid to fight for it. Use this information to better understand the Tauruses around you. If you're a Taurus, be proud of these characteristics that make you unique and valuable. The world needs your stability, your loyalty, and your ability to build lasting things.